By Thursday night, fires were still being lit and put out. But on the outskirts of Mouria, the only emergency that now matters is the humanitarian one. Thousands of refugees still surrounded in by police, but now without any refuge at all.
It is miles and miles of human misery stretched out along these roads around what was the Mouria migrant camp. Have a look over here. You can see families doing what they can to try and find shelter and keep themselves warm, because the evenings get quite cool here, even though the days are pretty hot. You can see that people here, these women, were told to queue because food would be brought. A truck then arrived and everyone rushed down to try and get at something.
For many, this was the first sign of help they'd had since the fire on Tuesday night deprived them of what little they owned. As they fled, many took videos as their shelters went up in smoke. These images were shot by two teenage sisters, Mariam and Matab, who with their family are now living among the dead.
We lost everything, like clothes and medicine, my medicines, mother.
Like the others here, they tell us that they do not believe that the migrants were responsible for the fire, even as Greek authorities say it was lit by migrants angry with the COVID-19 related restrictions.
I know it was the fascists because the second time I saw that the Greek people on the motorcycle, that they coming and they were around the camp and they do that. They said the refugee do that, but it is not true because refugee cannot do this.
An estimated 13,000 people had been living in Mouria. Those who knew the camp say conditions inside were appalling.
I was here in 2018 as well to 2019, and I thought at that time that it couldn't really get much worse. And I'm here now in 2020 and I was wrong. It's worse, and for children as well. We're talking about children who've potentially never known anything but war, and now their futures are once again being ripped away from them.
For now, it is their very immediate future that is of most concern. In Mouria, they had food and water. Here in the cemetery, they have nothing at all. Melissa Bell, CNN, Lesbos.